This is a story of a time long ago. A time before the Elder Dragons. When the human gods were present and the Char invasions plagued mankind. Only one group dared to challenge their power. Suicide Bananas. They possessed a strength Tyria had never seen. A strength only surpassed by the power of their squeaks. They journeyed Tyria, battling the minions of the fallen god Abaddon. But wherever there was evil, wherever a farmer lost their prize-winning hob, there would be Suicide Bananas.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Let's Lore. I'm your host Lagwin and I'm joined by...
I'm Carolina.
I'm Saune.
I'm May.
Wow, everybody seems slightly distracted there for a second.
I am distracted.
I could tell. And we are
Your
on...
face is distracted.
All distracted.
On a mission to play some Guild Wars 1 and be really goofy and silly. That's not part of the mission, that just kind of is a side effect.
Happens.
So, anyway, we are here in lovely Druid's Overlook, and Allie, what are we gonna do next?
Did we get all the quests in here?
I don't know.
I don't
Okay.
know. You have to say it proper, you know.
No, I don't know.
It looks like we got them all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to do Eye for Profit first. And then we're
Okay.
also going to do a Brother's Fury while we're out there.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Hope you guys are ready.
No.
Nice.
Too late.
Look at all this conversation happening out here.
Ah! They don't give you a chance.
They're stuck then.
They're talking out of order.
Yeah.
I've noticed this for years now.
Yep. That's okay. We like it anyway.
Or do we?
Do you
God.
know the tale of Kalos the No-Headed? If you don't, perhaps you should. It is one of justice, one my murdered brother loved to tell. Those we pursue will face a similar fate. May the Unseen Ones grant us guidance on this terrible day. Well, what say you? This heretic build has continued long enough. I refuse to sit by while the confessor and his council discuss and debate. We will move while my brother's blood is still warm. As we speak, I am amassing a host of the size of which Kryta has never seen before. The song of battle will ring throughout the jungle. Legions of knights will march right into its depths and tear it from stone and earth. My brother's murderers will be brought forth and purged in the great fires of justice. Ooh, this guy's kind of spicy.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
We must
Or
stay on their
fiery.
trail. Yeah. I sent my scouts up ahead, but I fear that they may not be swift enough to keep pace with those blood-stained heretics. You will have a better chance. When you catch up to my men, tell them to report back. I am counting on you to track the rebels through the wilds.
Oh, if your scouts stand still, yeah, no, they won't catch up.
We have another guy over here.
I think that's one of the scouts.
House
Is it?
Ranger.
Yeah.
Ah, Ben.
Oh no, it's your brother's furry.
He's not even helping, he's just standing there. Is he even there? Is he alive?
He is. I think. I hope.
I used to be a white mantle seeker, but Lord Thomas offered me a chance to be part of his elite house guard.
I can see
Who could say no
why.
to his coin? Oh, apparently that's how deep the loyalty of the white mantle runs.
Uh-huh.
A brother's fury. I will report back as soon as this area is fully scouted. Doing a very good job. We have taken this main path here. I tell you, no one can navigate this jungle more nimbly than those rebels. If it weren't for their lawless nature, their contempt for everything we stand for, their constant raids, and their underhanded tactics, I wouldn't half mind seeing them in our ranks. But I don't tell His Grace I said that. He'd have my head. There are other scouts up ahead, though. Perhaps they found something.
Perhaps they did indeed. Yeah, don't get her going. But while we're talking about that, let's get going. Where are we going?
So let's see.
I think it's this way.
We go up and around.
Up, up, and away!
Up, up, and no!
Good one, Amy.
Didn't even try it. They popped up. Okay?
Alu, that Guild Wars 2 picture of us on the newly created Instagram I made is over 20 likes from people I never met.
Yay!
We're moving up. Becoming pretty internet famous. Not really.
Aw.
We
I
got
posted an Instagram photo and I've already forgotten what it was.
I forgot to. Probably even a cat would be my guess.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
I feel like slow
maids and black cats.
Why slow clapping?
But
I don't even know how to explain that.
it's okay. That's fine.
What is it?
Don't worry about it. We'll tell you when you're older. But how is that picture doing on the Tumblr that you put it up on? Because I know
I
it has.
haven't checked, but it hasn't really gone anywhere recently.
Man, I was just curious because I know it got like 1 billion.
Taking a hiatus from the Tumblr,
Yeah.
the Chronicles of Terria Tumblr right now.
Yeah, I get it.
Paper!
It's kind of hard to focus on something when you're just like, ugh,
Yeah, I get you.
this is a thing.
I got knocked on my ass.
A thing indeed.
I got stoned. Interesting.
What? We don't want you stoned, nor do you want you high.
Well, I was thinking
going-
stone.
Still being stoned.
We need her cookied.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
am not a heretic. Stop stoning me to
I
death.
was gonna say, I think we meant a different kind of stone. Okay. The kind where they throw stones at you, not the kind where you're having a good time.
Uh-huh.
We can't have good times.
No, none of those.
No,
Those are not allowed. That's
Who's
tenet
forbidden?
number 1 of the Let's Lore. Fun cannot be had.
Is
Tenet
it
number
a
2
bonus?
is always
Your
make
face.
light of all the squeaks. Number 3 is your face is a squeak.
Your face.
What did I start?
What did your face start?
When did your face's
Face
face
is
start?
face.
Oh no! Devil face! The face off!
Could you say that's two-faced?
Ah! 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 Ah!
Baby girlie! I'ma smash you good!
Folk smash or sound smash?
One smash!
Sound smash.
I think all this sugar from my drink just kicked in.
What are you drinking?
Only just?
Rum and coke.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I was like, the sugar is the part we gotta worry about in that one. Definitely the Coke sugar, that's definitely the one.
What about
Especially
Graham?
if you,
Where are
what
you
about your-
moving things?
well, because
The hell?
you
Oh,
Where you
they're
lost
way more
days and
cooler
confused.
looking. They got screwed by evolution, man.
what?
So did Drake's.
Yeah, so did Drake's by a lot.
Yeah.
Graham!
What? No. Oh.
That's the guy's name.
He. Okay. Okay.
Sorry, whenever I hear somebody named Graham, I always think of 8-bit, well, 8-bit D&D or the Dead Alewives D&D thing, because the DM in that is Graham, and
Oh.
in one of them, Gallstaff goes, like, they're introducing everybody to somebody else, and he goes, and Graham! And I just sticks in my brain all the time. Anyway, who's gonna be Graham?
You.
Oh
You.
no! I am
You
Gallstaff,
spirit.
Sorcerer of Light. Which I can't wait till we find those. This buys skirt?
Shut up, I can't type for the damn.
I wonder if it has anything to do with the sugar in your drink.
Hey, I was this bad before we started playing.
Uh-huh.
I didn't drink anything except tea and water beforehand.
I'm just saying, I don't see any underwear.
Yeah, I know. We can tell. We can probably tell how he trims things too. It's that fucking short.
Can
Wow.
we not?
Ryan, I think you need to continue.
Anyway, Graham found the beast my Lord Versailles sent me after. It was to the north by a large waterfall. Wow, that was really... It's a long way to get 2 sentences of dialogue. Thanks, Graham. Where are we going, Alan?
Up and away.
Yeah, the Wind Riders looked a lot cooler. Although they're attacking Alu right now.
Ah,
That is unacceptable. Unacceptable.
it was studying the
And
map.
I'm gonna
Smash
run
them.
up to it and then turn my back to it.
Smart.
Great AI.
Very smart.
Think we can just give him that eye and call it a day?
I mean, I'd be down.
Oh, we know.
Just painted lilac.
Alright.
Yeah.
Just need some buffing.
Yeah, like, it turns out the lilac eye, it was actually just a cover-up of a different eye. Oh my god, is that a
That's
chest that I can
cool.
open? Or probably not, because I think I have a crate and key.
Yeah, you
That's
have a crane key.
Yeah.
Why do I remember this? I do not know.
Just said so.
I can't remember what's in my own inventory, but apparently I can remember what's in mine.
You keep up with him better than you keep up with yourself.
I
I think that's like your motto.
I think that's only because I don't let her get away.
That is
Hey.
also true.
Actually, no, I've been very hands-off this whole weekend. What you
That
do?
is-
You know.
Taken creepily.
Yes.
Being totally hands-off.
I think I need to talk to HR about that.
Oh, okay. Well, let me get him. Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Lagwin from HR. What would you like to talk about?
Oh, you know who we're missing?
Who? Oh my god, Phil Wadden!
Wadden.
Phil Wadden. Phil Wadden.
While we can still use him.
Yeah, I know. We only have one more level, half a level, and we can't use him anymore.
What?
Once you hit level 20, you can't use the fire imps anymore.
Oh, look at the boss.
Yep, and then it's no more Phil Wadden for us.
Yeah, he's gone forever.
God, oh god, oh god. Oh. No. No.
Here, if we
no,
move up,
no,
I can put
no,
down
no,
a well
no,
over here.
No.
I couldn't hear what you said over no.
I said if we move up over here, I can put down a well.
Plant fibers.
Never mind. All taken care of, guys.
I just had to finish casting a spell.
Look at that guy running. Where's he going? Just,
What?
he's
Where?
booking, man.
Can we go across the Werbley Bridge? Oh.
We don't really need to go over there. I don't. Well, we could.
Oh. Oh.
That is an option.
I'm going to smash! It just seems like fun.
There will be plenty of them, though. You'll
Huh?
get tired of them. There will be plenty.
Oh yeah, just wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Save it for
You-
later.
You'll have to grow them.
They'll grow on you.
See what you did there.
Who's being all sick and... Oh, everyone.
What?
Who's
All the
afflicted by this mesmer thing? Oh, everybody. Never mind.
Purple isn't really noticeable, is it?
Everybody's melting! Everybody's melting!
Oh, what a
At
world.
least it's not raining. We're no witches.
That would be fun. Although I think technically Alu is a witch.
I'm
Wow.
an elementalist.
I thought you were a nice lady. I don't know what she's talking about.
Thank you, Lag.
You're not a witch at all. No matter what Saune says.
Well, it can mean
Like-
a wise lady.
Just because I have a black cat does not mean I'm a witch.
Exactly.
Why not?
Oh, you could be a good witch, like Sabrina Witch.
I lived with a witch.
You're a witch.
Okay, which
Dave's
way
a
are we
witch.
going to get here? That is
This
the
way?
question.
That waterfall is really pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, we're supposed to be going to it. Wow, so many enemies.
Oh wait, no, other way.
holy
So let me aggro all of them as they run by.
That was a May.
Oh, of course it was. I'm not disagreeing. Of course it was.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna have to remove this skill because by the time I finish casting it, everything's dead.
Bleep beep. Bleep bleep.
Beep beep.
Bleep bleep.
Yeah, that was supposed to be on silent, so it could be a silent warning, but
Bleep,
apparently
bleep.
it's a very loud warning.
Hey, son.
Yeah, right.
Son.
Yeah,
Surprise.
the bridge.
Yes.
It's
This
a
is-
thorny bridge, though, not a wobbly one.
I mean,
You want
can
the
it be-
wobbly
It's
one?
dead.
Can it be both? Wouldn't a thorny bridge that's dying be wobbly too?
It's not roller coaster wobbly, okay?
Why would you want a bridge
I don't
that's
know.
just
I
wobbly?
think that's the sugar talking.
I think so.
Are you complaining?
Nope.
Nope.
Not in the
That's
least.
what I thought. Ow!
I'm kidding.
I will
Mhm.
fury all here if you really want me to.
I don't think you can, and two,
By
Please
This
don't.
guy has a quest for us. Should we go to him?
Oh,
Yes!
I think we should. I think he's
We're on the
probably a
wrong
nice
way.
guy.
Feels like we're going the wrong way.
look a bridge.
We're on the really
Look
long
at
way.
bridge.
look, the
What?
bridge.
Look at
Look a
bridge.
bridge.
Distraction.
I think everyone has said look a bridge except Sam.
I heard, I'm just gonna say this.
Oh, I think May's gonna say this.
Yeah.
I am?
Yep.
She's
Yeah.
running across the bridge. She's
Come on
running
back!
away.
Well, I don't know where you think you're going.
We're gonna make you practice your English skills. Come on.
I don't need to. I already
Yes,
need to
you
do it
do.
today. No.
Yes.
Report back should be moving forward for the look. From the look of things, they have left the chosen right into the heart of the jungle. How they get through the tangled mess is beyond even my abilities. They move like spirits through the overgrowth, disturbing nothing. They are nearly impossible to track. Not to question his tactics, but I doubt it will matter how much nice and just a car his grace brings to bear. This jungle won't build up its ships anymore, and it will bring its brother back. Aren't you being nice?
At first I thought you were still talking back. Report back? We should be moving forward.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was confused too. But I think I was laughing too much at her.
No. Go away. Don't-
Oh, those? They're
No.
just a few bugs.
No, she just summoned a whole squadron of freaking spiders. She thought it'd be
Stop
fun.
moving!
You guys will be fine without me.
I hate the sounds that the spiders make in this game.
They're pretty gross.
Yeah, we are.
It's almost as bad as, which one was it? It's one of the reindeer moves.
I don't remember.
Mm.
What?
Uh,
Oh, I have.
it's
Might
one
have
of. Is it penetrating shot?
I think it is.
Yeah.
It's the one I use.
Ah, no wonder Alice is always so annoyed. Yeah, the Wind Riders looked a lot cooler in Guild Wars 1. Like, by a lot.
Yep. What dog?
Already got one.
I just saw one and I was announcing it because it was fun.
No!
I think she
Didn't say I
meant
wanted one.
I
They're
think
like
she said
fuckers.
we got one, as in the minifig.
I know.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah, good, cool story, bro. Tell me more, please.
shut up.
You shut
Make
up.
Shut up
me.
at your face.
Your
Face
face.
will shut up.
I
No,
wish.
I don't wanna shut up.
No, don't shut up.
No.
It'd be boring.
Don't shut up. Mental melt. Are they running out of names?
No, this is very early in the game.
But seriously, there's a boss called Whoop Whoop.
Hey, man.
Whoop, whoop.
Exactly. Song
Whoop
gets it.
Whoop. It's a growl.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lot of good crawl names like that.
Whoop Whoop.
And they have
Fear
those.
me. My name is Whoop Whoop.
That's like this Sylvari's name is a flower.
Yep.
It's not actually that bad.
Yeah.
Their mental milk?
There we go.
I told you.
She caught up.
Yeah, thanks for playing along, son.
I didn't see it over there.
That's what we've been talking about this whole time. That's what brought up the whoop whoop thing, because Mental Melt's an awful name.
I'm
Son's
melting,
dying,
I'm melting.
Son's dying. Come
She's
here,
melting.
come here,
Stand in the thingy thingy. Stand in the thingy thingy.
come here.
Don't
Get
stand
him.
here.
bathing in blood. You're so good.
Make you feel good.
That's what I want an image of. That I want that drawn right there. That line, it needs to be. But when you draw that, it needs to be drawn as you saying it in that tone of voice. So whatever constitutes that face and that, body language, that's what it needs to be.
By the way, I did not get attacked by a single enemy during any of those fights.
I know, they were too busy killing Saune so she could bathe in blood. Apparently something she's super stoked about.
Everything's a baby.
Oh, but
Blood
it's
on
just
her
melting
enemies.
that far. That's really what conditions in Guild Wars 1 are like. It's like your health bar is just melting.
I got a grape.
No, 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 no,
You
no,
are
no, 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 no,
Your face is a grape.
no, no, no.
This spider won't stay still.
These spiders
Face won't stay
will.
still.
Got a mossy mandible.
That
I
is...
don't even want that.
Listen, Icy Hump!
It reminds me of the Crimson Chin.
Yeah, it does.
Exactly. Oh, the Crimson Chin.
You didn't say it in the right voice.
I know. And Cleft, the boy Chin Wonder.
Woo! Cat butt.
What?
Cat butt.
Cat butt?
Cat butt. Cat butt.
We're going down?
I met
Down.
Danny Phantom at the convention I was at this weekend.
I saw.
That actually has gotten us...
Ghostbusters.
It apparently that's a very popular picture. I also met Cosmo and Wanda.
Nice.
We're going.
And Cosmo had Philip the Nickel.
Nice.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Following
Going to a
Alu,
waterfall.
like we always do.
Hey, look. Bows. Gale storm.
Bows.
Oh.
Yeah, like a mouse.
I heard bows.
Hey, Lilac Eye.
Yeah, we're gonna need those.
There's one for everyone. He had a lot of eyeballs. We skipped
Yeah.
them all.
They have plenty of eyeballs, don't they?
We got like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's amusing that they use the ruby icon for this item.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
do you guys want to go ahead and go back to Druid's Overlook and go to the Sagelands thing for the primary quest?
What's the alternative?
We
Die.
travel over back towards the area.
No, we can just map.
Okay,
Up.
Druids.
Mappin'!
Oh boy.
Gotta add Saune first.
Yeah! I'm first pick.
You're so special.
It's more of a pity thing, but yeah.
It's because she's the reliably not partied up one.
Yeah.
Oh, so lonely.
The lilac eyes, so it does exist. This will fetch a handsome sum in Lion's Arch, no doubt. Probably not, because it's an eyeball. Oh yes, did you find any part of young Graham? He lives, eh? What a bother. I'd rather
Should you
hope
murder him?
that maybe, that I wouldn't have to pay him. In any case, many thanks for your service.
I love how
you
he
want
sent
to
us on
do
an
it?
errand for something that doesn't even exist.
Thanks for clapping for us.
He got some jewelry.
And he's also got pants. Good for him.
Does he have underwear?
I don't
I
know,
don't
but
know,
he's
that's
got
Jack.
pants. First
No,
guy in a
he
while
doesn't.
that we've seen
I can't
that
even see.
that hasn't had a skirt on.
Oh yeah, he hasn't. Nope.
There. I
Okay,
removed my little
so
thingy. Too long.
should we end here?
Yeah, this is a pretty decent stopping point. So, thanks again, guys. This is going to do it for us for this week. But be sure to tune in next week if you like our shenanigans, if you like Guild Wars 1, if you like people with random accents. And by random, I mean just one person with an accent.
I'm sorry.
And Saune, I guess. She's got an accent too, sort of.
Shut up.
Yep.
She doesn't say A enough.
Yeah.
Well, she's not a stereotype, but she has an accent.
I'm not bloody over, don't you know?
There we go. Thank you.
Alright guys, so anyway, for this episode of the Let's Lore, I'm Lagwin.
I'm Alu.
I'd be Saune.
And I don't know.
And my life is validated.